is this the pathway to go to the pro level playing at college? You know, everyone kind of had a stigma of essentially just going to college, right? But it is different because this really is the pathway for the pros out here,
Mhm.
right?
So 18, 19, if you're going to take that route and you want to be a professional footballer, the US is your best option on that front because the numbers prove it. But yeah, in terms of I guess like the level, um, yeah, it's something that we get asked a lot, sort of through what we do on a work side of things. But I would say that the best comparison I always give is the second school I went to, University of Maryland. They came over to the UK one of their off seasons, so in the spring, and they played Leicester under 23s. They beat them, I think it was 5-0 or 5-1 off the top of my head. They played QPR under 23s, similar score, one sort of 4-5-0, and then like a Welsh first division team and beat them 3-4-0 as well. So, like in terms of comparison, like we would look at it as like an under 23s side in the UK, like for example, Leicester being a Premier League side, that's fine. For a university side, so to speak, to come over and to beat them by that much, like that'll probably show the level and how good that top level is over in the US. Like that is a level that I could work to get towards and play in that. Like
Yeah,
to go over, there are different levels to it, same as anywhere, but that's because of the system that they've got in place, and that's their equivalent to having an under 23s side here that's at a Premier League academy. That is what the replication of that is there, and it changed a little bit now, but they don't really have. Or not when I was there, they didn't have like those reserve setups or those under 23 setups. So it's difficult to get across that it is university and college level sport, but at the same time, it's their equivalent of sort of youth team or the highest level of sort of non-professional at those clubs and those institutions. So yeah, I mean, people ask a lot like how would a men's D1 team get on over here? I'd say you could pick any of the top 50 D1 sides out and they'd probably compete pretty well, like in the conference. Like they'd probably do okay in the conference. And yeah, if you're comparing it to like step 3, step 4, step 5, for example, like those top 50 D1 teams would obliterate those leagues. Yeah, and then even looking at D2 teams, D3 teams, and AIA, JUCO, like they'd come over and they'd be a very, very high level of non-league.